Greetings to my warriors, to my subscribers, to my TGs, to my family and my friends. What is poppin', what's poppin'? Happy Monday, or whatever day this video catches up with you. Ashe. I'm coming through with the energies of Papa Legba, Nana Volo Klo, Ashe, or any other Loa Orisha deity that you rock with on a Monday, or again, whatever day this video catches up with you. Ashe. Listen, y'all. June is going to be a banger. The first few days of June, we're going to be having the full moon. So right about now, we're in that full moon energy, that essence, you know, of it, the expansion of it, the fullness of it, the illumination of it. Ashe. Depending on how you rock with the moon, it'll be either in Sagittarius, that's what everybody is saying, the moon in Sagittarius, Ashe, full moon in Sagittarius. And if you're looking on like calendars or sites, you may see Scorpio / Sagittarius. Ashe. I've been explaining to y'all and telling y'all, begging pretty much and pleading with y'all to take a look into Pluto. You want to take a look to see where Pluto is in your natal chart, where Scorpio is in your natal chart. If you have any, Ashe, that is going to be the area that could use some sprucing up, some zhuzhing up, some cleaning up, some trimming the fat to get it the fuck up out of here. That's where you want to take a look at things. Sagittarius rocks with Jupiter. Take a look to see where Jupiter is in your chart. That's where the expansion, the fun, the abundance, everything that is large and in charge, big energy. Ashe. If you're still working with your Jupiter, Saturn, great conjunction, that energy is coming into play right now as well, where we will be in a 6-month that is amplified energy. Ashe. So when I'm telling you, we got twin energy with Gemini, being Gemini season. Hello. Happy birthday to all the Geminis. Ashe. We got twin energy. We have 6 energy. And then we have Sagittarius, Jupiter energy. Ashe. And then we will not negate that we have Pluto just, you know, out here doing its thing. Ashe. You're doing her thing. We have feminine energy, water energy. Ashe. Pluto currently is in Aquarius still, but it will be retrograding into Capricorn. It just left Capricorn. It is like the long kiss goodnight with Pluto and Capricorn. It's going to go back. It's going to spend some time, and it's going to end a 15-year cycle, y'all. So when I said that this is rare moments, we had blue moons, black moons. We're having solar eclipse, lunar eclipse. We're having 3 new moons, 4 new moons in one season. Ashe. There's a lot of abundance that is happening. So wherever you find there is abundance in your life, give gratitude. Wherever you find that there is like excessive things in your life, that's where you want to clean up. That's where you want to trim the fat. I also want to take some time and talk about criticism. This is also where we are releasing criticism. My brain is saying to say negative criticism, so it could be some critiquing. Maybe someone or people have been critiquing what you've been doing. You do not have to align yourself to what they're saying. You do not have to go along with that because they sound so passionate about it. They have so much conviction about it. Ultimately, this is your life. You have the final say. And then you're going to have to put those energies into action. We have water energy out here, Pluto and Scorpio. We have air energy out here. We have Gemini, and then we have fire energy out here. We're talking about Sagittarius, baby. That's a lot of movement. There's a lot of spiritual movement, movements of the heart and mind. Ashe. And then with that earth energy that we just left from Taurus, that is the physical. So this is a lot of movements that it may have been gearing up spiritually that is about to come through physically. Ashe. So yeah, let's go ahead and chop it up. Let's see what the guys have to say. Ashe. So baby, listen. Trimming the fat, letting go of any negative criticism, any negative remarks. Oh, look, we have freezer spell sitting out here. See, that's what I'm talking about. Freeze spell. Stopping people from talking about you. Stopping people from stopping you from moving, period. And so for those that rock with the hoodoo or the voodoo, any other ATRs where you like to actually put in that work, baby, it says no one can hold you back. But if you feel as though that they can, do what ye must, do what ye will. And then it says you are breaking through stagnation. Ashe, ashe. So yeah, with the criticisms, we're done with that. We're going to really take a look, step back, take a look and see how we really feel about ourselves. How do we really feel about our goals and our movements? How do we really feel about the relationships that we're in, romantic and or platonic? Ashe, this could be business. This could be work. This could be school. This could be you and your spirit. Ashe, ashe. And it says you are breaking through stagnation. So when we had all of those retrogrades, and we've been talking about Pluto going back and forth, retrograding, you know, Mercury has been retrograding. There could have been some delays. We've been told to hide and watch. Let's not forget that. We've been told to stand still because some things were being worked out that we may not even be privy to. Ashe, ashe. It is coming through that, yes, that time is coming to a close. Ashe, ashe. You are about to have your breakthrough. We've been talking about, some of us have been experiencing rebirths. Ashe, ashe. You're about to come out of the cocoon. You are using your wings at this time to help strengthen you and you know, push you out. No one can assist you right now. Ashe. No one can hold you back. Let that criticism come through. They can only do that if you are allowing them to do that. We got a falling card here. Here we have water. Release any negative emotions. Love will find its way to you. Listen, this is what I'm talking about. Like I said, with that full moon, depending on how you rock with it, is coming through with Scorpio energy as well. Ashe, ashe, technically will not fully be in Sagittarius until the following day or later that night, however it is that you rock, baby. But we are being encouraged to release any negative emotions, any negative thoughts, any negative feelings. Yeah, we're no longer allowing people to dictate how we move. Tell them to apply that energy to their life. It's always easy for someone to tell you what to do if they were in your shoes. If it was me, well, it's not you. Ashe, ashe. With this freeze spell, this could definitely be air energy, Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius. When we get upset or we didn't reach our breaking point because pressure busts pipes, let that fire energy come through. I just saw Pele and Kalima, ashe, ashe, coming on through. When we are sick of it, we will do a freezer spell quick, meaning we will ice you out. We will block you out. We're not entertaining anything that you have to say. Ashe, ashe, with that water energy as well. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. They are the creme de la creme of doing what they feel. Ashe, ashe. And if you are being encouraged to stay single or, you know, stay in a loveless relationship, you ain't got to do that. Block that out. Ice that out. Get out those negative thoughts, the negative criticism, the feedback that you thought was helpful, and it is, you're finding out now that it's not. Or something that has already served its purpose, and you may be holding on to it for sentimental value or for whatever it is. You don't have to do that. So this is, it is showing you when we have freeze spell and then we have water. So this could have been a roadblock. You know, when I'm thinking of that, I'm thinking of like an iceberg and now it's melting. Ashe, ashe, we're starting to get some movement. We're starting to get some traction. We're starting to get some flow. We're starting to see exactly what it's going to take for us to get moving. Get to moving. Love is on its way. Continue to do what you do. Tap into your heart. There's been some growth here. There's a lot of growth here. There's some blue here. So this is about your thoughts and the words that you speak over yourself. When we do freeze spells, you may be speaking some words over yourself that is blocking you, keeping you from getting the things that you want out of life. And then we have an amulet also coming through. So with the amulet, it says what you want wants you. And I saw that in my mind earlier today when I was working with the rebel. I didn't pour her out today, but I was working with the Rebel over the weekend, and I just kept hearing what you want wants you. And I thought that card was going to pop from the Rebel, and it didn't. But here it is right here, right now. So, you know, rocking with something that is going to keep you focused on your goals and dreams, keep you focused on the promises that you made to yourself, keep you focused on the protection that you have been throwing up and out for yourself, your loved ones, and others. There is, you're being encouraged to wear something, a necklace, a bracelet, maybe scarves, doing the same thing for your tarot cards, your oracle cards, things like that. Maybe it's time to keep them protected. If you're new to the game or you're new to the craft, maybe you want to use something that's going to help prompt you and keep you focused on your readings, or how you want to associate you being a reader, something along those lines. There's some form of energy that is coming through. So protecting yourself, putting in some work, being mindful, being proactive, being cautious, and understanding that through this all, you're growing. So you may have made some mistakes. Things are quite confusing in the background. All of that shit is going to clear out. All of it is all going to clear out. Ashe, ashe. Yeah, you're having a breakthrough. Small things become very large. And that's what I was talking about. When we're talking about mountain energy, we're talking about, because I say like iceberg. So things may look small on the surface, and it could really be big underneath. Ashe, ashe. Or maybe I'm just seeing some jealousy or some envy, and you do not know what a person is going through. Stay focused on your life. And if people are jealous or envious of you, we don't have time for that energy either. We're going to freeze that shit, and we're going to move on. Ayi bobo, ashe yo. So yeah, and if you're continuously being grateful, thank you so much, all right, Spirit. If you continuously find yourself being grateful for the small things, those things do add up to something big, something major. Those could be little tests given by divine, by your Loas, Odisha, spirit guides, spirit animals, ashe, ashe, just to see how you rock with gratitude. Are you really grateful when things hit the fan, or are you only grateful when things are going well? Ashe, ashe. So be mindful of that. This is a moment in time of being bold, being brave, being courageous, rocking with our higher self, rocking with our lower self, our egos, our shadows, because they always have a place at the table. Whether you want to acknowledge them or not, they will always show up. They will be early. Ashe, ashe, dressed in their finest of fine to create the biggest bullshit ever. Understand this. Understand. Acknowledge all sides of you. Nothing and no one can stop you. Do not allow the criticism to stop you. Ashe, ashe. Let's push them up some so we can create some room on this table. Let's get some animal energy. Ayi bo bo. What's coming through? Here we have the hummingbird. Again, a reminder telling us to be present. You want to make sure that you are being present. Ashe, ashe. 34 comes out to be a 7. Pay attention to the signs, the symbols, and the synchronicities. This is why you're being encouraged to be here now. Sing your song. Affirm yourself. What are your mantras, Ashe? What Odisha Loa deity song should you be singing when you're doing your honoring? Ayi bobo, Ashe yo. We got some falling cards here. You know I take all cards, Ashe. We got the armadillo spirit. Set healthy boundaries. Keeping yourself protected. That is coming out to be a 3. So things are in alignment. So make sure that you have your boundaries for yourself and others. You first, Ashe. What boundaries do you need to reinforce? What boundaries do you need to let go of? What boundaries will still give you the freedom to have some flexibility for when life does its thing? Set healthy boundaries. Ashe, ashe. You don't want to create any type of boundary that's going to prevent you from movement, from thinking, changing your mind. Ashe, exploring things deeper, you know, not being so rigid with yourself. And 3 is definitely coming through with Papa Legba. We got 34 over here. So that's 7 and that's 7 and 3. That's coming out to be a 10. So be in the present as things are coming to an end. We got endings and beginnings. That is the energy of that full moon, you know, illuminating things that have come from that dark new moon energy. Ashe, Ashe. And then here we have this amplified energy popping out with the 6. Beaver spirit, lay a solid foundation. They're giving you instructions, telling you no one can stop you. Set your boundaries. Ashe, Ashe. Self-sabotage is a real thing, but if you're rocking with your spirit, water energy, matters of the heart, Ashe, Ashe, if you're rocking with that, then you know what needs to be done right here, right now. Also in the here and now, you have everything that you need. I know some people like to set up delays for themselves and saying that they need this, they need it in a certain color, they need it to be this way, they need it to be this amount, it must cost this much in order for it to be authentic and real. Baby, listen, do what ye must, but I'm here to tell you that you have everything that you need right here, right now. Ashe, Ashe. If a spell is calling for something specifically, and you don't have that, you can either check what the alternatives are, or you can speak to your spiritual tribe and see what will be acceptable. Ashe, Ashe. Lay down a solid foundation. That's that Gemini energy telling you the dualities of it all. Putting in that work. That's fire. Beaver energy is Aquarius energy, water energy. Oh, that's the otter. They say the same family. Ashe, Ashe. That's right. Make sure your foundation is good. If you are just coming out of the cocoon, you have time to really flex and stretch your wings, and then it's going to be time to get to work. This is crossroad energy, just to be clear. X marks the spot. So you are where you're supposed to be right here, right now. We know that all energies are out, so we need to be setting up what? Healthy boundaries. Feminine energy is out here. 7 and 6, 13. Feminine energy, magical energy, witchy energy. So I'm hearing like the witching hours. Some people may be doing their work at night. Pay attention to your dreams. Have your armor on. Make sure you are affirming yourself. Maybe this is where you're supposed to be wearing your amulet, even to bed. I know some people don't like wearing jewelry when they go to sleep, or put it under your pillow. Make sure that you're keeping yourself protected. Ashe, Ashe. It is time to spread your wings and fly. Ayi bobo. Ashayo. So yeah, you're not afraid of working hard, but you definitely want to make sure that you are working smart. Ashe, Ashe. Yeah, if someone's trying to block you, they're throwing up X's all over the place. That's not going to work. Amplify energies of the armadillo, keeping yourself protected, staying out the way. I know some people have been doing that, but you want to make sure that you are now gearing up to move. Some people needed to stand down and stand still and get the rest of their information, especially when Mercury was in retrograde. Well, baby, Mercury is going back direct, picking up speed as it goes. So there's no need for none of that. Ashe, Ashe. Yeah, we're not doing excuses. We're not going to do that. We're not doing excuses. We have Earth Mother, feel love and comfort. Empress energy, Earth energy, Ashe, Ashe, Ashe. So in regards to the matters of the heart, because we are rocking with Gemini. Gemini does have big heart, sentimental, they love. We're rocking with Scorpio energy, so that's sensuality, sexuality. We're also rocking with Sagittarius, letting their freak flag fly. Ashe, Ashe, there are no boundaries. So you may need to set some healthy boundaries on a romantic level. And it's going to take you to adhere to them. These are your boundaries. Let's just be clear. And then we have the medicine guardian. Be open to healing information. Like I said, doors, gates, and portals are also open. So they are communicating with you. Pay attention to the signs, the symbols, the synchronicities. Ashe, we're blocking out everything else. We're putting up freezer spells on anything that is talking, communicating, jibber jabbering. If you must focus on that. You know what I'm saying? Like if you just can't let it go, do what you must. But you're going to have to remember that you're in control. You are bringing something into the world. Some of us are actually trying to conceive. There's your sign and symbol and synchronicity. Some of us are looking to plant new seeds in regards to new goals, dreams, ideas, careers. Maybe people are looking to move. Maybe some are in long distance relationships. Maybe some people are in toxic, abusive relationships that just are not what they thought it was. Because some people out here letting their representatives run amok. Ashe, and then you're looking around for the person that you thought that person was. No. I've been telling y'all, masks are coming down. Ashe. Here we have Dambala and Aida Wido with the health sign. So again, we have the eternal couple. Ashe. Snake energy, healing energy, growth energy. The same poison that can kill you is the same thing that they use in the antidote. So we're turning negatives into a positive. Ashe. We're not allowing criticisms to get in our way. We're not allowing people's passive aggressiveness to stand in our way. We're not going to have them giving us some bullshit and calling it medicine and therapeutic and healing. We're not doing that because we are rocking with our own spirit. We're rocking with the energies and vibrations of earth. We have triple goddess energy out here. So any triple goddess that you rock with in regards to this earth energy, the earth mothers, Ashe. We got a new moon here. We have butterflies here. We have, looks like cherries or grapes here. So this is about being a mother to you, being the mother that you always wanted. Ashe. This is about honoring the mother deities that you rock with. Again, like I said, Nana Bolo Klo is on the scene. Ashe. Yemi Ya is on the scene. Ashe. Olufi is on the scene. Ashe. You're on the scene. You're on deck. Ashe. Your mother. Ayi Bobo. Ashe yo. Clearing out that old to allow this newness to come in. And things could be a little tricky. Yes. Things could be a little, you know, hard and confusing. But that's going to liquefy, baby. See? It's going to liquefy. And we're going to be able to go with the flow on that. People need to be mindful of their words as well. Be mindful of your words. Be mindful of the energies and vibrations of others' words too. Because people have a way of really making it sound like it's a compliment. That depends on your ego. If your ego is lapping it up, but your spirit is like, nah, something ain't right there. Yeah, you want to take the plate, the spoon, the fork, the knife, all the silverware, all the dinerware, the dinnerware off the table. Yeah, we're not going to allow our ego to get fat off of that. We're going to trim that fat. We're going to cut out the need for instant gratification or always needed to have confirmation come from someone else before we'll believe our gut and our spirit. We're not doing any of that. Ashe. Keep your armor up. Stay suited and booted. Stay ready so you ain't got to get ready. This is a good time to attune with the energies of Gaia, of Earth, of the mothers. Ashe. What herbs, oils, tonics have you been taught as a kid? How can you put your spin on it? How can you elevate it? Bring it up. I heard bring it up to code. Ashe. Some herbs and oils may no longer be accepted. Some may be poisonous and you may not know about it. Ashe. There could be something going on there with herbs. So take a look into that. Maybe alternative healing. I'm not here to tell you what to do or how to do it or where to go, baby. I'm just telling you what is coming through. Be open to healing information. So communications are back on deck. That's what they're saying. Communications are back on deck. Keep yourself protected. But yeah, be prepared. Even if it's something hurtful. Even if it's like, you know, the 5 of Cups. Even if it's like, you know, you feeling as though all is lost is what I'm saying. All is lost. There's some healing energy that you can get from that. There's some strength and some courage and some passion you can get from that. Change your perspective. Change your outlook. Change your view. We got a bird out here. Change your view. Ashe, ashe. So this is the root, the crown, and the heart energies with all this purple, reds, and greens, baby. Beaver energy out here. Armadillo energy out here. Yeah. Let's see what we got. We got rebirth out. That's what I'm talking about. Some of y'all are going through a rebirth. It says that's 13. What I say, 13? Yeah, transformative energy, feminine energy. Feminine energy is coming through to let you know that there are about to be some changes. That rebirth. There are so many possibilities in regards to your next step. How do you move next with this Sagittarius energy coming through in the first 3 days of June? Let's be clear. We have the Page of Cups. And then we have the King of Pentacles. And what they say, love is coming through. That's what they say. They say love is coming through. Love will find you. It's about to drop in on you. It's about to pop up on you. Ashe, ashe. Maybe you was like, when pigs fly, I'll find love again, or I'll fall in love again when pigs fly. They flying. They flying. They flying. And I don't know if you can see that, but there is that, you see the heart connection in the background? Their spirits are connecting. Yeah, so this is a true mate. This is like your person is coming through. So maybe relationships have ended and a new one is about to begin. Or maybe relationships have ended and y'all went your separate ways. They didn't work out and now you're finding your way back. And it's like new love all over again. Because y'all were, see that? Y'all were, you were not being your authentic self during the time that you were in that relationship. And there are a lot of signs and symbols, a lot of symbols that are floating out here. When it comes to the King of Pentacles, yeah, you are very mature, very grounded, very in tune with nature. Pentacle energy is earth energy. So there's a lot of earth energy out here. You could be an earth sign. Ashe, ashe, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, ashe, ashe. You could be an earth energy. Maybe your spirit animal is the wolf, trusting your instincts. Ashe. Love being a part of your tribe. You know, being the leader of the pack. Ashe. Ashe. Very practical. You know, very slow moving. There's no rush. There's no rush. You're not allowing anyone and all these books behind him. So, you know, you've learned a lot. You've grown a lot. You've seen a lot. You've experienced a lot. You now know what you want out of life. And you're no longer allowing people's thoughts, words, actions, energies, motivations to, you know, play with you. That is your healthy boundary. Ashe, ashe. Being here, being present. And something that I think the King of Pentacles doesn't get enough credit for is also being very spiritual. I mean, almost being like in tune and psychic. So yeah, when I said 6 energy, your psychic abilities, yeah, that energy is out here. This could be the new you. And yeah, maybe, you know, some people are looking at you like, you know, you're a new witchling, or you new to voodoo, you new to the ATRs, you new to the spiritual stuff. So what I say should go. No, what you lack in experience, you come with spades on the spiritual end. Don't let nobody tell you different. Don't allow that to be criticism. That's what I'm talking about. That's that low-key criticism that, you know, is true. Because, yeah, I am young. But it comes across with the energy and the vibration that people say it like they're better than you. They're on a higher status than you. We tend to shrink ourselves and stay below them just from their energy and vibration, from our insecurities in regards to us being new. Well, of course we knew. We're just coming out the goddamn cocoon. Give me a minute. The fuck? But yes, there is a lot of love here. There's a lot of healing. And again, for those that relationship have ended one way and or another, take some time to heal. Get your rest. Spirit is coming through to say that they got you. Your spiritual tribe saying they got you. Ashe, ashe. Feel the love of yourself. If this relationship has ended and you're no longer feeling love, it's time for you to heal in regards to that. It's time for you to pour in to you. I'm seeing things like taking your shoes and socks off and really, you know, walking and putting your feet in the dirt. Maybe you are a mud woman, like a lotus. You've gone through so much, all the dark, the hurt, the muck, the yuck, the guck, all of that shit. And you're still beautiful. You may not see it, you may not feel it, and you may think that you have missed out on your opportunity of happiness. And baby, I'm here to tell you that is a negative ghostwriter. We're not listening to criticisms. We're not listening to the shadows that are really trying to make us feel like we are not worth it. We are not worthy. No, we're not doing that. Keep yourself protected. Set those boundaries, especially mentally. Those quiet moments, those verbal communications. You want to make sure that you are doing that. Trust your gut. Trust your instinct. Maybe it's time to spend some time in the house. Ashe, ashe. There's a lot of information coming through. Okay. Here we have the Queen of Earth. We got the King of Pentacles and we have the King. The King of Pentacles and the Queen of Earth. So the Queen and King are out here. So in regards to relationships, there is some healing that is taking place on all levels. All levels of relationships. Like I said from the very beginning, this is some time to really evaluate or reevaluate our relationships. Platonic, romantic, work, business, school, however, whatever it is, this is a time of looking at it. Maybe some people see you as a power couple. Some people could be jealous and envious of you finding your mate. And they're still single. This is that energy that's coming through. The dualities. I'm your friend when we both in the thick of it. But when you are finding success and I'm not, are those friends really still your friend? Do you feel that energy, that vibe? Every time they say something out their mouth is on a negative energy or a negative level, even though they're saying positive words. If y'all don't know what the fuck I'm talking about, there's your root work and shadow work. Ashe, ashe. Like I said, your spiritual tribe said, get some rest. They got you. They got you. For air. Taking some time and thinking things through. When you have the King and Queen of Pentacles, you know, of earth energy, that means you get to take your time. Spirit is telling you, do what you need to do. Get some rest. You're bringing a lot into fruition. Not only are you growing, but your thoughts, your ideas. Not only are you changing, but your thoughts, your ideas. Society as a whole is changing. Earth as a whole is changing. The cosmos, the constellations, constantly changing. What I say, spend some time in the house. Hermit mode. There's some information that you need to get. And there's that divine 9, that power 9. We got Papa Legba Keys sitting up here. What are you going to do with the knowledge that you've gained during that time that you were in hermit mode? Or now that you know where these negative thoughts and energies that are coming through, because a lot of times they've been planning it so far in advance, we don't even know. So if you find yourself thinking about an old conversation or old situation that came out of nowhere, Baby, it really didn't come out of nowhere, but you want to take a good look at that. It is up for a reason, because there could have been some slimy little seeds that were planted so subtly and so quietly, and that could have been anywhere from yesterday to 15 years ago. Like I said, Pluto is ending its 15-year cycle, its 15-year relationship with Capricorn, and is going back into Aquarius energy, and is going to be there for a spell. And that energy is going to be taking place from like June the 11th until the new year, sometime in January of 2024. Ashe, ashe. So this could be long relationships, either long distance relationships are ending, or people that have been in long-term relationships, they're no longer just staying in a relationship to stay in a relationship. If, like I said, if there's no love there, if there's no trust there, if there's no growth there, no support, those relationships are coming to an end. For those that are in healthy, happy, safe, balanced relationships, you want to, make sure that your boundaries are intact. Because for you to need your amulet, freezer spells is coming out, death and rebirth is coming out, some form of change is happening, it's going to be happening fast, it's going to be amplified. Something could be someone could be turning a mountain or a molehill into a mountain or something like that. Or maybe the person feels as though it's not that big of a deal, and it actually is. Ashe, ashe, whatever that energy is, you want to take some time. Hermit energy, Virgo energy, Earth energy. Ashe, 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 Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus energy. Take some time, rock with spirit. Your spiritual tribe is all over this. Take a look into the armadillo in regards to protection. Take a look into the hummingbird in regards to song. And take a look into the beaver in regards to work. Ashe, ashe. Here we have the page of water. Page of cups, page of waters. So we got dualities coming out here. What is it that you're worried about? That's what this energy is all about. Whatever it is that you're worried about, this is where you want to really start to take a look at it, face it, deal with it, put it in its rightful place. And again, don't have people making you feel less than because you're new. We were all new. We're still new. If they're done learning, then it's about to be curtains for them anyway. So we're never too advanced and never too grown and never too old to learn new things. Ashe, ashe. And let me give a shout out, as I was saying that I just saw Gladys Knight, because me and Milton just started watching The Masked Singer, and somebody should have told us personally how good that show is. Yeah, she was on there. As you can see, we're on season 1, the very beginning. Yes, but we're on that now. And for her to be in the business for so long, and how she was so happy that she could, be masked and sing, and nobody, we all knew that voice, but some people didn't. But in other news, she was singing more modern songs. She was doing something new, and she's been in the game almost her whole life. She said like 70 years, baby. Listen, listen, and listen. Yeah, we definitely have some worried energy out here. It may be causing you to lose some sleep. We got 44. We got air and water. There's no need to worry. This is why you need to start doing some house cleaning, spiritually, mentally, physically, energetically, all of the leaves. It's time to do some cleaning. Because it's coming through that someone could have planted some seeds and they're starting to sprout their weeds now. 2 of it. Do y'all see? Listen, y'all saw me shuffle. I'm so glad that I got this thing tilted and that y'all can see, because I swear people think I be out here doing magic tricks, baby. And I'm here to tell you what I know, because I know what I'm telling you when I say the dualities of it all, the doubles of it all, the amplified energies of it all. Ashe, ashe. This is in regards to you're not feeling secure. And you want and you need to feel secure. What needs to be cleaned, cleansed, consecrated? What needs to come together tighter, and what needs to be cut? What cords need to be cut? The 2 of air, baby. What cords need to be cut? And I know this card specifically does not represent that, but anytime I see that, I see Santa Muerte, the 2 of swords in my head. If y'all got that, as a matter of fact, I'm going to use that as one of the pictures of the day, baby. Listen, be on the lookout for that. But yeah, when I see the Two of Air, the Two of Swords, my favorite Two of Swords is the Santa Muerte Two of Swords because it's some scissors. And it's just time to cut it out. Cut some things up out of here. But as you are making your decisions, know that you do not have to rush all this earth energy. You're actually being encouraged to slow down. Take some time. As long as you're moving, and I am not here to tell you what to do or how to do it, baby. You like to move full speed ahead, especially with Sagittarius out here, especially with Jupiter out here. You do what Spirit tells you to do. But who I'm speaking to right now are the people that are feeling pressed. That's who I'm speaking to right now. The people that feeling as though if they don't make a move right now. You know, when you see things, like even if you're shopping, be mindful of that. Like when you're shopping and you're like on Etsy and they be like, only 3 more, get yours, this is that and the third. And then you feel like if you don't get it right then and there, you're going to miss it. And then as soon as you get it and the 2 have been gone, you see that there's a whole nother revamp and 15 more been put out there. Ashe, don't fall for the trappings. What's meant for you is for you. You're putting in your hard work. Don't be afraid to celebrate that. Don't be afraid to be who you are. If you're a person that likes to take your time, be that person that takes their time. Get your rest. If you are having a hard time sleeping, it's because you're worried. Stop telling yourself you don't know why you can't sleep. You do know why you cannot sleep. And then we have 444 out here. You're actually so close to your goal that that's what's keeping you up at night. This is where energies really try to show their ass to keep you from obtaining the things that you want. We talked about this, and that energy is coming back up. Balance, moderation, having fun, rocking with spirit. And I know that life is not all moonbeams and rainbows, but it does not have to be as hard as either you're making it or as it is right now. Ashe, ashe. You want to make sure that you are doing your part. That's where making sure your foundation is set. Making what they say, lay a solid foundation. Keyword, lay. You got to lay it. Lay a solid foundation. They said, feel loved and comfort. Earth energy. Hermit mode. Earth energy. There's a lot of earth energy out here. There's a lot of water energy out here. Air energy out here. What I say, Scorpio. Gemini, Sagittarius, and then we just left Taurus. Remember me saying that Pluto is bringing things up from the past. Pluto or Scorpio is in a lot of people's South Node. I think Scorpio is in South Node right now. Taurus is in North Node. Scorpio is in South Node. So Scorpio energy is bringing energies of the past. Don't forget that. There's a lot of energies that needs to be balanced out. They need to be taken, you need to take a good look at, because they may not need to be in your foundation, and then others may need to be a part of your foundation. Some things need to be let go and some things need to be added. Only you know that. And you're being encouraged to keep yourself protected along the way. Ashe, ashe, ashe. I want to go here. I just saw a slingshot. Shoot your shot. Sagittarius energy. What that say? Tension, strain, sudden anxiety. So that's what I'm talking about. Pressure, launch, stress. Some of you are about to launch, and you're about to launch your website. You're about to launch your business. You are going for it. You're about to be go for launch, and you're nervous, and it's okay. It's okay. You put in way too much work to stall yourself out now. Ashe, ashe. Very likely at this time, the situation or outcome is likely to occur. It's going to be okay. It's going to blossom and bloom so lovely. You're going to have so much of an harvest. It's going to be an overflow. It's going to be abundant. You deserve this. Hit that launch button. I'm not here to tell you what to do or how to do it, but stop stalling yourself out. It says ready, aim, fire with that slingshot. Aries energy, 5 energy. Shoot your shot. Like I said, with that Sagittarius coming through. Then we have Sagittarius energy coming through. 4. There's a lot of 4 energies out here. So if your birthday reduces down to 4 or is on the 4th day of any month, Ashe, especially if you're rocking with any of the fire signs, Ashe, take a deeper look into that. That is in regards to your foundation, your stability. You're more focused on your family life, security. Ashe. And maybe you're saying that you don't have time for love. You do. And it's coming. So, and it's going to come and it's going to be a surprise, you know. It's just going to be like, oh my gosh, I can't believe I waited all this time for you. Where have you been? Waiting, getting myself together while you was getting yourself together. Our spirits were talking and communicating. We understood the assignment and here we are. Ashe. We have gravel, conviction, decisions made. Pay attention, offer accepted, legal matters, court order. Those type energies. That's what I'm talking about. Someone could be so strong in their convictions that they have you changing your mind in regards to your dream. We not doing that. You made your decision. Stick with it. Ashe. Or if you feel as though that you need to make a change, don't be afraid to change your mind. Don't be afraid to do that. Clarity on all of that. Ashe. These are important times, important decisions. Ayi Bobo. Here we have the 2 of air, 2 of Gemini. We're talking about rings. That's what I'm talking about. I said the king and queen. Here we have rings, contracts, agreements, bonds, strong connections. That's what I was talking about. The person that is coming in, for those that are single, your soulmate, your mate. I like to say just mate, because there's so many stigmas and associations with soulmates and twin flames and all the rest of that. So I like to just say mate, your true mate. Your true mate is coming. Are you ready? We stay ready, so we ain't got to get ready around these parts. Lovers, telepathy. And I was talking about psychic abilities and your clairs, soulmates, getting engaged. So some of us are about to take the next journey. The next journey is near. All these 4s, the next journey is near. These cycles are coming to an end, and allow them to end. Be grateful for the experiences that you've had, even if they was on the what the fuck level. Because we're about to go on an exploration for the soul that is going to be so good for the heart and for the mind, your physical space. Start seeing the beauty in your challenges, because they just get you to where you need to be that much more strong and secure and safe. It's okay not to be as reckless as you were in your 20s. We've grown. Let those things go. Wishing we can go back in time and do it all over again. You can't. But what you can do is change the narrative on your present. That's how you change your future. You ain't got to go back in time. You ain't got to be McFly. You can do that right here, right now. And then here we have cabin. Maybe some of you are going away. I keep saying this isolation type thing. How are you supposed to find your mate if you're nowhere to be found? And then let's be clear, the way divine works, because you can't hide from love. The way divine works, they just going to show up anyway. Be your Amazon delivery guy. And don't be so snooty turning your nose up, baby, because he may be the Amazon delivery guy, maybe filling in. Maybe he owned the location that is delivering for you. Y'all better stop judging these people. And Gemini energy, Sagittarius energy, and Scorpio energy can be very judgmental. Ashe, ashe. Be mindful of that. The hell? Y'all turning y'all nose up at all these good blue collar workers. Nigga, please. I ain't even got time. Listen. Y'all don't know. So it says cabin, Libra energy, balancing it out. Lonely, confined, detached, remote, secluded, go within, isolated. Yeah, that's that hermit energy. 3 and 9 is 12. Papa Legba got the keys. Ayi Bobo. So maybe some of you are trying to really figure out your next step. It's too noisy. It's too much chatter. It's too much going on. You can't think straight. You don't have the peace that you need to calm the mind so you can hear. Maybe it's time to go on a trip. Go for a drive. Go near the water. This is a reflection of you. Take a look at your environment. Is it cluttered? Is it too much shit everywhere? No matter how much you straighten up, shit seems to find itself all over the place. If that's what you're going through, it's because of your mind. And then we have Taurus energy. Y'all, it's a lot of 4s out here, y'all. Listen, we got 4 in Taurus with bird caged. We got the 4 air out here. We got the 4 of water out here. That's reflections. Yeah, some of you need to take a look at yourself clearly. Are you happy with who you are, with what you're doing, with how things are going? Did you find out that you were basically moving how somebody else wanted you to move? When you're not aligning yourself to your spirit, if you're doing something on the strength of someone else's will, it will never work out for you. This is about you, your movement, your energy, your foundation. So it says possessive, codependent, cling, restless. That's what I was talking about. Having trouble sleeping, oblivious, controlled, sing anyway. Oh, what did I say? The hummingbird. What song are you singing? What songs for the Orishas, the Lawaj, your ancestors? Ashe, what songs have been coming through? I just heard I Will Survive. Maybe somebody is reading I Know Why the Caged Bird Sing. Ashe, Ashe. If not, take a look into that book. Ashe, Ashe. Who's trying to control you? This is why we're getting rid of, we're releasing criticism. And if some people need to hear negative before that, then negative criticism. Unsolicited advice, unwanted advice, suggestions. I'm just giving you a suggestion. We good here. Be mindful of all of that. That's why I'm always telling you. I'm not here to tell you what to do or how to do it. Just here to present different ways of viewing things. Ayi Bobo, Ashiyo. Congratulations on the engagements, the marriages, Ashe. Ashe. Congratulations on being bold and brave enough to end things that are no longer working, satisfying, and have worn out his welcome, has served this purpose, have served no purpose. Ashe, Ashe. Shout out to all my warriors who are shooting their shot. Ashe, Ashe, who is not allowing anyone or anything to stop them from reaching their goals. Ashe, Ashe. For those that are putting in that work to make sure that their house, their home is safe and secure, protected on all levels. Ayi Bobo, Asheyo. Who is doing that self-care, self-love, getting their proper rest, allowing their mind to calm down. Sometimes when it says, you know, you need rest, it's not physical sleep. It's quiet. So the mind can calm the fuck down. Ashe. Give your mind needs a break. You're overthinking. And all this blue energy out here, all this green energy out here. Maybe you talking too much. Maybe you doing too much. And maybe you're working so hard to free yourself from situations that are no longer helpful. That's keeping you trapped. That's keeping you stuck. Telling you to shut up, telling you not to do it like that, telling you that you're stupid for doing it like that, telling you for stupid for having a thought, having a dream, having a goal. Well, they ain't got a pot to piss in or a window to throw it out of. Tell them to shut the fuck up and sit the fuck down. Thank you. As above, so below, as within, so without, so more to be times 3. Ashe, ashe, aye, bobo. Ashe, yo, and if you're not having the day that you want to have, you want to change that shit. If you're not living the life that you want to live, you want to change that shit. Ashe, ashe, stay focused. Things, communications are starting to move up. Start looking up. Keep yourself protected. Take your time. Think things through. Quiet the mind. What is the spirit saying? What is your tribe saying? Yes. Be open to healing information. Be open to information, baby. On how to heal. So maybe if you work with herbs and oils, you're about to get a new herb oil blend, a new way of doing things. It's about to be groundbreaking. Keep some things close to the chest. Don't be telling everybody everything that you are doing. Ashe, ashe. Small things can become big too. Aye, bobo. People talking about you ain't dreaming big enough. Huh. You got to start somewhere. They don't know your big goal. This is just a start, baby. And if you're ending relationships, heal. Take this time to heal. Get to know thyself all over again. Do some reflecting, self-reflection. How were you in that relationship? How did they change you? How did you change? What did you give up? What did you let go of? What did you consider a sacrifice that really wasn't a sacrifice? Huh? Be mindful of the things that you are growing. Be mindful of your words because they are growing. They will grow things. For the good, the bad, the ugly, and the what the fucks. You will stall yourself out. Self-sabotage is a real thing. And don't forget, create an amulet, wear an amulet, a bracelet, some earrings, something that's going to help keep you protected, something that's going to remind you of your goals because there's going to be a lot of nebulous, crazy ass energy. You're going to need your armor, baby. Stay ready so you ain't got to get ready. Aye, bobo. Ashe, yo. Have some fun and be safe. And don't forget, you're the one that's in control. You are the actor or the actress in this movie. This is your movie. This movie is here and being made because of you. Ashe, everybody else are just actors here to assist the star. Aye, bobo. Ashe, yo. Peace, 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 peace.